Brian Tarian from the Disability Digest. I'm awful sorry, folks. I was scheduled to have a YouTube live event today, but I had a technical difficulty, and I felt like this lady gnawing on her computer, I wasn't able to resolve it in time. So what I'm going to do is take the issues that I was going to cover today about chances of getting approved, ticket to work, independent medical exam, free gym memberships for disability recipients, and I'm going to cover those in this event right here. So again, this is Brian Tarian from the Disability Digest. If you are new watching these videos, welcome. Glad to have you. We cover big picture items like this to help you understand how to get your benefits, keep your benefits, maximize your benefits. We've been doing this work since 2006 and are proud to serve 183,000 members at this time. So if you would like to hear more from us in the future, just subscribe. Of course, you can ring the bell. Should be a red bell on the YouTube channel somewhere around here. And if you're not a member, we invite you to join us, or if you are, update us, a member. And when you update us or join us as a member, we take the information that you have and we are able to evaluate where you're at and what your needs are, and we can provide you with a customized approach to help you get your benefits, which can help you get approved faster, save you a bunch of money in legal fees. If you're on your benefits, we can definitely help you keep them or maximize them, help you stretch your check, eliminate things that you might be paying for and you shouldn't be, help you get additional benefits like I'm going to cover today. So here we go. The first topic that I am going to cover is relative to a question from an individual sending a message that said, I've been shot 4 times. I have 4 gunshot wounds, and as a result of that, I am not able to work. Do I qualify for Social Security disability benefits? And receive different variations of this question. And it's unfortunate what happened to this individual, but it's not enough information for me to determine if the severity of the gunshot wounds and the reason why the individual is working would qualify one for Social Security disability benefits. So this is what Social Security has, is there's a 5-step evaluation process to determine work, severity of your condition, if it'll last longer than 12 months. So there's those 5 steps, but there's also the factor like, have you worked enough over the last 10 years? So for situations like this, I can't, and I don't know if anybody else can, just from a sentence or two of a condition explanation, help you understand if you qualify for your benefits, or if you're already on your benefits and you're going through a review, if you do still qualify. What really needs to happen is you need to get in touch with somebody. You can do it here. We have advocates that you can speak to, and they'll go through 14 different questions, and based on those questions, we can give you a pretty good idea if you're going to be able to get your benefits or keep your benefits. That's really what's involved. So don't trust your brother-in-law, the person next door. Get information from a trusted source so that you don't spin your wheels. Next question is regarding the Ticket to Work program. I think this was from Effie. She had just gotten approved for disability benefits, and she is brought to my attention that she's been getting calls, I believe it was once a week for the last 6 weeks for the Ticket to Work program. And the question is, why am I getting so many calls? I just got approved for disability, and do I have to go into this Ticket to Work program? So the question is, I don't know why you're getting so many calls, but I do have a hunch that it's because the Ticket to Work companies that are offering the Ticket to Work, they get paid by Social Security to get people back to work. And as you can kind of follow the money trail, companies that are ticket takers, as they're referred to, get paid to put people back to work. So Social Security would like less people on benefits. They pay others to do this work for them. That's why they're calling you. No, you don't have to enroll. If you're going to consider work, I would follow some of the other information that we have on this channel. In my experience of doing this, the Ticket to Work program has not been very successful. And especially for those that it has been successful for, there's some building blocks that are suggested before that. Maybe volunteering, doing some work part-time before you get ready to get back into the full-on, 5 days a week, 40 hours, which is what the Ticket to Work program is designed for. Okay, next is these independent medical exams. There's 6 things that we advise that you should do for your consultative exam, and this could be applicable if you're going through the approval process. About 70% of the people have one. If you're going through a continuing disability review, once you complete the first step, it's not successful, you are likely going to be sent for an exam when they request your medical records. So this is kind of a heads up for you. The part of this question was from an individual that is going through the approval process and asked, once I'm done this exam, what can I expect for a time frame to get approved? Time frames and Social Security and consistency, who knows? But I would say it's really the last major step that you have, and within 60 to 90 days you should be able to get a decision. I would watch the progression needle in your My SSA account. If you are not in there following your case progress, I would encourage you and everybody else to do that. It's the most reliable way to get a case status. They keep that updated before they send out even any notices of award or denial is put in your account. So that's the best way to track it. And keep in mind, until you're all the way through the process and have reached a decision, hopefully favorable, you still have, in my opinion, the opportunity to influence your case and maximize your chances by following some of the information that we have on this channel and to our members, which is mostly doctor support and medical evidence is the most important things to get people approved. Okay, last is, we get a lot of questions about this. If you're approved for Social Security disability, you have health care coverage options once you're Medicare eligible. And one of those is Medicare Part C, like Charlie, which is a Medicare Advantage plan. And where I'm going with this is a lot of people ask the question like, I'd like to get a free membership. I know somebody that has one to a gym, and how do I get mine? And a lot of people have these. They don't know about it. So that's what I'm going to go through. So if you're a Social Security disability recipient, most that we meet here, meaning like 90% of disability recipients, have a Medicare Advantage plan for their health care coverage. Some are still on their spouses, very few are on traditional Medicare A and B, and a very small percentage are on Medicare supplements. So if all of that Medicare jargon confuses you, we can unconfuse you here. In the comments, say I'd like to learn more or ask us as a member. I'm not going to go into all the details here today. But point is this, with your Medicare Advantage plan, most of these have a fantastic benefit that is called a free gym membership, but it's called a fitness benefit, sorry. It's not like a traditional gym membership where you pay X amount of dollars a month and you can go to a facility. This is the United Healthcare benefit. It's called Renew Active. I'm going to adjust my screen a little bit. And you can go out online. If you're a United Healthcare client, you can do the same thing. Go to Renew Active. I'm going to go through this one and then one other one. And what this does is it shows you, if you have the Renew Active feature, what fitness facilities are in your area. Now I'm putting in a zip code that's from one of our members in North Carolina. I just picked this randomly. And what this shows is in this 28170, what locations are available in this area to go to. Now this is rural Charlotte. You'll see outside of Charlotte. Now I'm just going to pause and get another zip code here in Charlotte, because this is okay, but it's not ideal. Alright, back to the show. This shows within a 20-mile radius for this 28170 that there's 51 locations. YMCA, Planet Fitness, and that. And that's good. And you can go to any of these. You can go to them, it's, you know, one right after another. So you could go to the YMCA, which many do to use the pool for water treatment. And then you could go from there to maybe a strength and conditioning class at another club. And typically with these, you just bring in your United Healthcare card and you show them the card. It's always good to call in advance. And so that has a lot of locations, but that is a relatively rural zip code. I'm just going to put in another one here and do a comparison. And this one is more densely populated, so you can just put in yours. You can see that, you know, there's 111 locations within this area. So that's the United Healthcare one. Another option is, let me find it here. This is a alternative service that would be provided by another company, like United Healthcare has their Renew Active and others have Silver Sneakers. But you're looking in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and this just shows you the number of participants that are in the area. So I don't say it's all, but it's most fitness facilities. And so here's the key. You want to look at your plan and your summary of benefits, and I have an example of one up here now. And if you don't have your summary of benefits and you don't know what it is, again, you can follow the information that we have in this channel. But this goes through and shows you a breakdown of all of the benefits that you have on your Medicare Advantage plan, which I strongly suggest that you revisit this, and so that you're familiar with what you have and you use it, and make sure you check your plan options annually. But that said, here is the fitness program that they have from this United Healthcare plan, and it explains what it is. And let's say you're traveling, you're going somewhere, you know, on a holiday, you can still use this. It's a beautiful program. So look for it, find it, and that's where it is. So I hope you found this helpful. So again, we covered your chances of getting approved, the Ticket to Work program, the independent medical exam, some tips related to that, and using your free gym membership. So thank you for your questions. Keep them coming in. Love to hear your comments and the feedback below this video, or email us. And we hope you find this helpful in helping you get your benefits approved fast, keeping them, and maximizing them. Make it a great day. It's been Brian Therrien. Thanks.